welcome back to our channel Chess Club Public. Today we have a really important lesson for you, and this is how to give a check and a checkmate to the king. Stay with us and let's get started. So we know that our king is the most important piece on the board and he cannot be captured like other pieces. So our king must stay on the board from the beginning to the end of the game and he can be captured. The way pieces capture each other is also the way that those pieces gives a check to our king. So this position on our board, a king that is under attack is said to be in check, and the player in check must immediately solve this problem and this situation and cannot have any other move before they move their king on a safe square, for example. So there are three possible ways to move the king from the check. The first one is to, like in this situation, when our king is in check, we can capture the piece who gave the check. So in this position, we can capture a queen with our rook, or we can capture a queen with a knight. When we capture this queen, we removed our threat and our king is more or less safe now. The second way is to put our piece between the king and between the piece who gave a check. So we can do that with our bishop. Putting this bishop here, we have solved this problem, but just for a moment. But we solved the problem, and our king is not in check anymore. We can also do that with our pawn, and by putting that pawn on g6. So the third one is the simplest one at the same time, and what we need to do is that we just put our king on a safer square, which is f8 in this case, and there is no threat for him anymore. If none of the three options are available, the player's king has been checkmated and the player loses the game. In this situation here, we have a rook on a 8th row giving a check, and this is immediately checkmate because we can see in this position there is no way to save our king by capturing this piece here, this rook who gave a check, and putting any piece between our king and this rook, so this is a checkmate. We have three most common checkmates in our chess game. The first one is the rook mate, or we can do it with a rook and queen. The second one is smothered mate, and the third one is battery mate. Here on our table, I can show you now how it looks like when the white gives a checkmate with two rooks. First of all, what we need this king at the end of the board, so we can easily give a check, and in another move, checkmate. So we have this rook here on 7th row, who doesn't allow the black king to go anywhere else but on 8th row. Our next move is a rook from a1 to a8, and this is immediately checkmate. The king can go anywhere. He can go on 7th row, and also he can't go anywhere else on 8th row. So this is the first one of our checkmates. The smothered mate is a checkmate delivered by a knight in which the mated king is unable to move because he's surrounded or smothered by his own pieces. In this position here, a knight gave a check to our king, and this is immediately checkmate because there is no piece who can capture our knight here, and there is of course no piece who can stay between our king and our knight, because knights jump over all other pieces on our board. And the third most common mate is battery mate. Battery mate happens when we have two pieces, two heavy pieces, on in this case on our diagonal line, and the first one, like this queen here, gives a check, and the second one is behind, like this bishop, and keep that diagonal on pressure. An example of a battery on a diagonal in the position below, where white light squared, as we said, bishop on b1 and the queen on d3 create a battery on the b1 h7 diagonal, and the next goes checkmate because our king can't capture this queen because it's supported by light squared bishop, and there is also no safe square for him. So this is immediately checkmate, and the white has won. So guys, I hope we have learned this very important lesson, and we learned how to give a check, how to give a checkmate, what are most common checkmates in our chess game, and how to defend our king. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel Chess Club Public. Love you all. Bye.